All right,
Okay.
everybody. This is Jeremy. He's one of my students in my mentorship program. Where do you live in Germany or Cyprus?
Cyprus right now, yes.
Cyprus. I had to look that up because I've never heard of that country. But he's living
Yes, a
in
small
Cyprus
island
and
in,
selling on Amazon in the US. So just like many of my students that live in different countries and sell on Amazon. So we're going to talk about his Amazon journey and kind of what he's been through since he started selling. So we'll start off with a little bit of background. Did you have any like business experience or marketing, or what was your background in if you had a job, or how
yeah,
did you
actually,
start?
yeah, so I was working on the construction site and I also studied construction engineering. And yeah, I worked as a construction manager for 2.5 years. And yeah, then quit my job because actually I hated working for others more than for myself. That's why, yeah, I was looking for a way to earn money without having to work 9 to 5 every day.
Yeah, it's kind of like exactly what I did. I left my 9 to 5, started selling on Amazon, and
Yeah, yeah, sure. And
I'm
I
sure
also
that,
wanted to work online because, I love to travel or explore other countries, and yeah, it's all good.
yeah, it gives you freedom. If you have a good product that does well, we'll show your sales here
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
second, but you can literally get sales while you're traveling.
Yeah,
Um,
sure.
so how did you get started with Amazon? A lot of people go on YouTube and kind of jump around and they never start. How did you get started? Obviously, you're in my program, but you could kind of
So yeah, I found you on Instagram.
nice.
And yeah, then I watched several YouTube videos of you, and then someday I decided to buy your course. I bought your course in September last year, and I bought it with the coaching. And yeah, since then, you know what happened. I
Yeah, your
looked for
sales.
several products. When I found the product I needed, I looked for a good supplier and I tried many samples until I found the final product. Yeah. But in March this year, I launched my first product on Amazon, and yeah, it needed some time because I did all that besides my main job, and yeah, but it was quite successful. In the first month, I did like $7,500 dollars in sales, so it
Yeah,
was very nice start.
that's a good launch. And if you want to show your
Yeah,
sales,
sure.
just so people know you're not just,
Can see here. Hope
yes, you've
everybody
done
can see it.
61,980 and you started in
Yeah, yeah.
March. Yeah, so it's
Yeah, I
about,
started in March, and you see, I immediately went out of stock here. Then I was out of stock like for almost 1.5 months because I at the beginning I just ordered some products and didn't want to risk all my money.
yeah,
That's why
that's
I just
smart.
started with like 1,500 US dollars for my first bulk order, and then it went out of stock like in 1 month.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you started with $1,500 with that first product,
Yes, yes, yes.
and then you ran out of stock pretty quick because they started selling well. You launched your first product in like the peak of the whole tariff. Tariffs were like at 145%. Since then, they've been paused and came way down. But how did the tariffs, because a lot of people always say, oh, I don't want to start Amazon because of the tariffs. How did they impact your business? Was it a big deal or what it?
So the tariffs, they were like, yeah, they had some impact, but not as horrible as I expected, actually. It reduced my profit somewhat, but I was still able to sell it at a profit. And I also increased my product price by $1, which had not really an impact on my sales. So it was quite okay in this for this time. But yeah, it had a little impact, but it was not bad.
Yeah, and that was what I think they were at like 145% of like the highest they've ever been. But now I think they're around like 30 or 40%, which is
Yeah, yeah,
pretty.
but I think I had some luck because before the 145%, I sent like the big bulk order, and then afterwards, it was like quite okay. There were some percentages, but not so huge.
Yeah.
And with this increasing of my product price, it was still okay to get like a good profit. Yeah.
And what's like your average profit, give or take, after all the
My
fees?
average profit is it's between. So I think my best month was like 28%. But now I would say it's around 22 because I have more ads spent because the competition gets higher now. In the beginning there was not so many not so much like competition in the market for my product. That's why we started in. You
yeah.
told me this. And yeah, but now actually some other yeah, like Chinese suppliers try to copy my product, and there's more competition, and that's why now I have to spend more on ads. But it's still good. I have like 22 percent profit margin. Yeah,
Yeah, then you're still kind of, I mean, you didn't just launch, but you're still in your first year of selling and it takes time to, then you can launch other
yes, yes,
products. And your product is kind of like it was kind of a trending product, but it's kind of the demand kind of started dropping off a little bit. But
yeah, yeah.
every product
Now
and
in
market
summer
is
the
different.
search volume really dropped. But it was the last years it was the same. In summer it dropped, and in the winter time it will start increasing again. So I think it will be fine. I will see how now the winter months will be.
Yeah, especially going into Q4 and Christmas time, everything should start to go back up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I think that's it. So, has the mentorship and program helped you with your launch and finding a product, or would you say
Yeah,
I'm
really. It
responsive?
was like, well, what can I say? I mean, I had you. I needed some weeks to find the final product, and I almost did like I kept having product ideas, and you helped me not to make mistakes. Like you really helped me to not waste my money into some bullshit. And yeah, then you told me like this product has a high risk, don't do it. And after some product ideas, you just told me, yeah, that could be easy, that could be nice, and then it just worked. So yeah, you were really helpful, and I'm really glad to meet you.
Yeah, and I mean, you're the one to give all the credit to. I'm just there to like help. I help people limit a lot of costly mistakes and risk and kind of jumpstart the process. So you're not just, you don't know what you
Yeah,
don't know.
sure.
So the program kind of walks you through all that. And then with the mentorship, I'm there to help you along the way. All right. Well, that's it, guys. That's Jeremy. That's his story on Amazon. And hopefully that can help you guys with any questions you guys might have. That's it.